favorite cookie in the whole world. Of course, my cookie killer.
All right, you guys, Dave Mad Max 6, and we are in Las Vegas at the brand new grand opening of the very first ever Powerhouse Gym in Las Vegas. Hidetada and Hires are having their grand opening today. I have the great pleasure to have the mind, Milos Sarcev. Milos, you need to let me know what you think about this place. I'm so glad to see you here today.
Okay, this is my home gym, so I think by saying this, I said it enough. I'm training here for 2 weeks. I also already had a Mexican guy came from Mexico City, trained here with me. There's IBB Pro, Monica Perez coming here from Arizona, training here. You want to prepare at the highest level, this is the place. Energy, variety of the equipment, just the torture atmosphere, this is it. As we are here by the M Torture equipment, new equipment that I'm just like puzzled. We were talking about this as a 40 years veteran of the sport, going all over the world, trying all kinds of equipment. I can get surprised by testing something. I came here, I tested one piece, like, oh my God, this is a new feeling. Oh, I never felt this part of the lat. Oh, I never felt that part of the chest. You know, pec deck, oh, inner lower chest, like, oh my God. So I was so impressed by hitting about 10 different pieces of equipment I never used before, and I realizing I didn't even know that you can have that kind of feeling with a range of motion, complete stretch, and a peak contraction. So for me, this is a dream come true. I'm like in a Disneyland. You were in my Colosseum gym. This is reminiscent of my Colosseum gym. That was my baby, right?
I'm so glad you brought this up because it must be really special for you to have created such a culture back in 2007 and those years in Fullerton when everyone was training there. I mean, Sean Ray, Flex Wheeler, Dennis, I mean, you name it, they were all there. Hide, Sylvia, all these guys, you had all the pros, all the Flex photo shoots were happening at your gym with Chris Lund and everything, the Olympia shoots. How does it make you feel to have all your boys like Hide and Flex now coming to Vegas and kind of continuing what you started back in the day?
Yes, see, as you were my gym member and we trained there many times, that was like Orange County Mecca. There was a feel to it. I mean, everybody was there, you know, from Phil to Ronnie to everybody was coming there. You know, so Hidetada and Iris trained in my gym. I was saying to Iris the other day, she was doing some stiff leg deadlifts. I remember, you know, you see everybody and you are impressed, but then there is a moment that you remember like nothing else. I've seen her doing this stiff leg deadlift, and every fiber was popping out more than I've seen on anyone. It's like, whoa. Then here comes Hida. Remember the first workout, immediately, he didn't even speak English. You know, Chris Dean was training, get in. We did the crazy giant sets, and so, okay, you want to train? Now let me train you. You know, so now for him to have a gym like this, and that I can actually be a guest, and he gave me the priority. So I was the first guy that actually trained people here, and I'm going to be doing this on a regular basis. I mean, people can come in and hire me for just like one workout or multiple.
Will he actually let you move all the equipment around to do giant sets?
No, you see, if you look around, he put with this.
He already did it for you?
With this in mind, yeah, he put it. So it's like ideal. I mean, if you just look around, leg giant set that you can do in this gym is going to be memorized forever.
So it's customized for Milos Sarcev, this gym.
It is pretty much. This is right. Look, and you know, of course, I love Flex, and I've been to his gym. It's a phenomenal gym. But I know with all the members there, I'm not going to be able to do what I do, take half of the gym for myself. You know, so here I'm able to, because there's some multiple choices and there's enough space that I could do that. So that's the difference.
I'm just so happy that all our friends, all our brothers, our bodybuilding brothers are all coming to Vegas, you included, and we're restarting the Mecca of bodybuilding in Las Vegas. How do you feel about that?
There is no question now, all over the world, they are knowing that Las Vegas is the place to be. Come to Las Vegas. This is epicenter of our bodybuilding. This is now a new Mecca. We had a tradition of Mr. Olympia being here for many years now. It's moved, but I do believe it's going to be brought back to it's going to be brought back. But look at the gyms. Dragon's Lair. Oh my God. I mean, it's how many pros? Sean Roden is training there. The Mustafa Hassan. Sorry, I messed up the name. There's so many top pros training in this gym already. Now they're going to experience this one, and they're going to have a new avenue and a new gym to play with.
You know what I like is that this gym, first of all, it's on the other side of town, so it'll be easier for people that come here to have more variety. But also, it's very different. The feel of it is very different than anything else in Vegas. Don't you agree?
Yeah. I mean, you see, there is an atmosphere and energy about particular gyms. And I don't want to insult anybody, but there's a lot of those commercialized gyms that you go there and everything is just there, and anybody, work it off. They work off their workout so they can put a check. I did a workout. This is the gym. When you make that check, you did a hell of a workout. You are one step closer to becoming a champion, one step closer to the Mr. Olympia. This is kind of gym that we talk about. There was a Gold Gym Venice, okay? Colosseum Gym. You go there to make a difference in next 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. I mean, you get in a certain way, 4 weeks later, you get out completely different. So this is the gym that can make this transformation.
I love it. Mijos, thank you so much. I'm hoping that now that you have your own gym, your home gym, we get to see you more on JayTV.
Absolutely. And as a matter of fact, I talked to Jay the other day. He couldn't understand my English. I don't know why. I asked him 3 times, when is the next time you want to do the giant sets with me? And after the 3rd time, when Mark Anthony translated to him, he said, never, bro. So, come on, Jay. We have to do one special, let's do the legs, because you have the craziest legs in the history of bodybuilding. So let's do the giant sets for legs.
You would say no camera.
He's going to say yes. Come on. You got to say yes.
All right, Mijos, thank you so much. All right, you guys. The champ, the 7-time champ just showed up at E-Days in Iris's brand new Powerhouse. Flex, thank you so much for coming, man. I really appreciate the fact that you came for your brother here. You guys go back a long way, and I'm so glad that you guys are all ended up in Vegas. You brought the Dragon's Lair here in March, and everyone showed up for you at your grand opening, and you did the same, returned the favor. Unbelievable.
Listen, this is what it's about, right? It's a brotherhood to me. So I don't see Hide or Iris as competition. We're here to promote and help one another. In fact, Hide and Iris are on one side of town, I'm on the other side of town. And it's great to see so many people from the Dragon's Lair here in support today, yourself included. Just wanting to see, this new gym, Powerhouse Gym, Las Vegas, kick off the way it should do. So I'm very excited for Hide and Iris. They've done a phenomenal job here. I mean, I don't think they could get any more pieces of equipment in here. And again, it's all from overseas too, which is exciting. I've not seen a lot of the brands that they have here. Obviously, everybody knows my gym is predominantly Arsenal strength. So with this case, I think this is from maybe Korea, I think. Yeah. So they've done a great job. I mean, there's pieces here that I don't even know what the hell they do, but it looks like they're going to be killing others in their workouts here. But with this soft grand opening or whatever to call it today, as soon as Hide put the date out, I made sure that I was here. I didn't want anybody to think that I wasn't here for any particular reason, so I took the weekend, which I've been on the road 5 weeks now, off just to be here this weekend and support Hide.
I was speaking with Milos a little bit earlier, and I was telling him, I said, do you realize that what you started in 2007 at the Coliseum in Fullerton, where everyone was there, you including, you were just a young kid at the time. Hide showed up around 2006, 2007. Dennis, all these guys are all here in Vegas and all reunited. How does that feel to you?
It's crazy. In fact, myself and Milos and Dennis just had a quick flashback moment of a photo myself and Dennis took. Well, Dennis had just turned pro, won the World Championships in the IFBB. He came over to Coliseum. I was there actually. I was actually training at Milos' gym for a couple of months at that point in time, and we took a picture together. And I'm standing on a chair because Dennis is a little bit taller than me. But we had a little bit of fun, and now it's very surreal to see these faces that were once looking after me and now in my gym, and then obviously in Hide's gym here today, and all under one roof, all in one state. It's amazing. I think when you treat people how you want to be treated yourself, and people have treated me remarkably on the way up before I even won a show, as now full circle, and we're all here to help one another. So it's amazing.
It's so great to see you guys. For me, see you start, with nothing and be all successful today with all gyms of your own, and continuing to give back to the sport that gave so much to you. It's unbelievable, and I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being in Vegas. Thank you for Hide for opening this great gym, and I'm so happy and proud for you guys.
Yeah, I'm very happy too, and I'm blessed to have you as well, Dave. There's a special place in my gym for you, as you know. And it's great for you now to be coming here and giving Hide that exposure and the limelight, and just all about giving back, right? That's what it is. Bottom line, we're all about, especially myself, my wife is, we're all here today. It's a family outing. I think my daughter's running around somewhere, and she's there she is, and my wife's in the back, there hiding. So it's a family outing, and we're all here to support. And as, like I said, Hide and Iris did for me on my grand opening. So want to wish them guys the very, very best. Good luck. You always have another gym to train in when you're in Las Vegas, and I know that offer has been given to me myself. So good luck, guys.
Thanks, champ. All right, guys. All the champions showed up for Hide Tara's grand opening in Iris, a new powerhouse in Vegas. Big D, good to have you here, man.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here, and I'm happy for Hide that he and Iris opening this amazing gym. It looks fantastic.
You are one of the people that were training at Milos' gym in the great years, 2007 and on, with all this crew and Silvio and Hide and Flex and all these. How does that make you feel that all your old friends and bodybuilding brothers are actually all up in Vegas opening gyms here? That must be great for you.
Oh yeah, it feels amazing because I always happy to see friends being successful or succeed in all their plans or businesses, and Hide. Well, I know Hide since 2006, and we trained I don't know, maybe 2 years at Milos his gym in Fullerton, California, and this is just it's amazing. And even here right now in Las Vegas, they're all here, not in California. So Vegas is turning to a mecca of bodybuilding. It's not like it used to be. It was Vegas more like MMA, home of MMA fighters, UFC fighters. But this is turning great, and then I'm glad that's how it is right now. So many great gyms. Hey, just wow.
What year did you come here? You were one of the first ones to come here.
When I came here to United States, it was right away Las Vegas. Before that, we planned to stay in Phoenix, Arizona, because Dennis James is my friend, and we spent a couple of weeks in 2008 before Olympia. So Vegas is changing. Vegas is growing. I think that's the fastest growing city I ever saw in my life, because in these 10 years I can just tell on the highways I was driving to the gym and back, all that back when I came here. Now it's traffic. Before that I was by myself on the whole highway. So that's a big difference in just 11 years. So Vegas is growing and booming.
Well, Dennis, thanks for being here today. I'm happy that all your friends are back here. I'm happy you live here. Vegas is the place to be for bodybuilding, and we appreciate you welcoming us to your city, man.
Thank you very much, and thanks for this all support. Check out my new YouTube videos. I'm back on YouTube, and so we started.
What is it? Just Dennis Wolf?
No, Dennis Wolf TV. So we just started working on the videos. I have a great team, and we'll see what's coming, and a lot is planned, some crazy extreme stuff. So
go subscribe.
Yes, So thank you very much.
All right, guys. I'm here at the brand new Powerhouse Las Vegas with the man of the hour, Hidetara Yamagishi. Hide, what a good day, my friend. Everyone came in to support you at your grand opening. You must be really happy.
It's amazing. To be honest with you, I was so worried last night. I was like, I feel like I was more worried than competing actually.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. Everything else, because of our team so good. So last night it was last minute, but anyway, they did all this, decoration stuff. Then you saw it like 2 weeks ago. It wasn't like this, it was I would say it was like a lot of mess still. So at that time, me and Ice was, we really didn't picture, turned out this good, and I'm surprised and I'm so happy, and I see all these guys, having fun, and I like the feedback. I love the feedback people, giving us like all these equipment never seen and like that. That's what I felt, first I got all these equipment. I feel like kids again, like I feel like exciting training, right? So that's the thing. Last 2 weeks I start training here. I can see my physique getting better again. So which is good. This is good for everyone, and this is good for me too.
We came to film about I was 5-6 weeks ago, I think, right? And it was very important for me to come in before the finished product was done, because I wanted to show people how much work, how much effort you and Iris put into this place, and I'm so impressed at how it turned out. You have been part of the bodybuilding community forever. I remember when you were young and training in 2007 at Milos' gym. I keep talking about that story because for me, it was some of the greatest years back in California at Fullerton, and you and Flex and Dennis and all the people that are here today are here. How do you feel about your old buddies coming back to Vegas and all living here, opening gyms and being successful?
You're right. I've been with them for forever, like, feels like forever. So I kind of tend to forget, where we came from. You're right. Flex just came to California. Dennis, we trained together for the 2007 Olympia. Yeah, you're right. And now we are in Las Vegas. Then of course Rich Gaspari. Rich been supporting me for.
He's right here. Let's get him in here because I want to talk to Rich. Get in here, Rich.
So he signed with me back in 2009, so back then Gaspari was up here, right? Then during this time, like over the course of 10 years, 11 years, and Rich never let me go, so I just wanted to give him back, right? Then finally, right now Gaspari is getting so huge in Japan, and our dream actually came true, right, last couple years.
I want to talk about that because it's very rare in today's business of bodybuilding that you see an athlete get sponsored by a company and stay with them for their entire career. It doesn't happen. Rich, I remember the first time you actually had a booth at the Arnold Classic. You were right next to Max Muscle at the time. You had a 10x10 booth. You were just getting started. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. It's been a long time, and like Hide said, it's been a long, bumpy road. Gaspari was one of the biggest companies. We went through some tough times. As Hide went through some tough times as an athlete, and we stuck together. He stayed as an athlete, and then when my company was going down, he still stayed as an athlete. And it's cool to see now the progression of Gaspari coming back. It's a totally different company, what we've been able to do and rebrand the company. And now, as Hide has said, as we're really popular in Japan, we actually made a product in Hide's name. We have a mango Saison that's under Hide, and we're going to be making several other products that are going to be under the Hide name, because as we know, what Hide has done not only for Japan but for the Asian community has been able to now, he was the forefront or the pioneer of bodybuilders to get into the Olympia. Now it's amazing because I commentated the Olympia. You see other Asian bodybuilders that good ones that are coming into the Olympia now. So he's the one who paved the road for all the new athletes. And what's exciting is we have a whole team of athletes in Japan right now that represent Gaspari. That Hide is now the leader for these new athletes from Japan that represent the Gaspari brand.
Rich, we're talking a little bit off camera. You were one of the legends back in the day at Gold's. You trained there in the best possible years. I came into California in early 90s, but you were there in the midst of it with Lee Haney and Samir Bernuti and all the idols that we have. How do you see Vegas now compared to you were in Venice recently? It's not the same anymore, but now you're in Vegas. How do you feel Vegas is coming along as far as being the new Mecca in bodybuilding?
What's amazing is now the new Mecca is now in Vegas. You know, they have some great gyms. You have Hide's gym, you have Flex's gym. There's some great gyms that are coming here. You know, the bodybuilders are actually all coming here to Vegas. And you know, I was just in California about a month ago, and I went to Venice, and I wanted to see, you know, to go to the Meccas because, like you said, I had some great memories training at that Gold's Gym for the Mr. Olympia, and it definitely was not the same. It was a shell of itself. Just seeing that to me was very sad, you know, to see that, because to me that was so much. I just remember living the lifestyle, living at the then Marina Pacifica Hotel, if you remember that hotel.
We're all there. The suites. Every bodybuilder from out of town would go there because they had like a kitchen and everything.
It was so great because you had your own kitchen. You can walk to the gym. You can walk to the beach. I mean, I would stay and compete for the Olympia and stay in California for the last 10 to 12 weeks, just live in California. And to me, that was such great times. And I thought it would never end, but I guess things all ends. And now the new Mecca is here.
I'm just glad that the torch was passed to Vegas, and with people like Flex and Hide reopening those great franchises, bringing those great franchises to Vegas, and everyone who wants to be a part of the bodybuilding lifestyle and community are actually flocking to Vegas. It's unbelievable for our sport, and I'm so happy, so grateful that you guys have done that. Rich, thanks for being here today. You came all the way from New Jersey for this?
Came all the way to New Jersey to support to support Hide. I wouldn't miss it for the world. I mean, you got to see this gym. If you guys are in Vegas, come to see this gym. So many pieces of equipment, different angles to train. This is like a kid in a candy store. If you're into training, come here and check it out.
You still love it?
Oh, I still love training. Hide knows it's still not out of me. I'm in my 50s, late 50s. I'm still here training every day, 5 days a week.
Well, guys, you are a great team. I'm glad you guys are still together after all these years. Hide, will you be with Gaspari until you retire from bodybuilding? Putting you on the spot.
Yeah. I mean, I never say never, but we'll see. But I mean, one thing for sure, I want to, because Rich done so much for my career, right? I will never be here without Rich Gaspari and Gaspari Nutrition. So I just want to, just get back to him and I get back to bodybuilding, which doesn't mean I retire, but I want to get back to bodybuilding. And
I was saying this, and I talked to Jay, and bodybuilding when you're competing is a very selfish sport, but the bodybuilders who retire give back to the community, so much more. Hide now is doing that. He's giving back for everything that he's done as a competitor. Jay Colors has done it. I've done it. And that's part of, the progression of going from being that competitor to being now the person who gives back to other people that want to do the same thing that you were able to accomplish.
And it's a great example. Chris Cormier is a good example of that. He trains a ton of people. He gives give forward, the gift of bodybuilding, and we love this sport, of course. And I really appreciate you being here today. Hide, you don't really have a choice, but you, Rich. And congratulations and best of luck in the future, Hide. Come and check out this gym in Las Vegas.
thank you very much. And Iris, I never seen Iris. Where is Iris?
We'll get her. I'll get her on. I'll get her by herself.
Yeah, we gotta get Iris. Yeah.
All right, thank you, guys. Hi, Dave MX6 was still at the grand opening of the brand new Powerhouse Gym in Las Vegas. I'm here with Joey Borrero, a future star in boxing. Joey, welcome to the grand opening of Hide and Hires.
How you guys doing? We're doing good, man. I love the energy here at the gym. Hide and Iris, they're great people. And I'm just glad to be here in Powerhouse. I've heard a lot of good things about them, and to be here and meet them in person, be here in the gym, see the atmosphere that is in this gym is great.
Joey, you're a very young boxer. You have a very big match coming up soon. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, yeah, we're going to be fighting in Colima, Mexico for the ABF title at 140. We're 8-0 with 7 KOs right now. We're coming back 9-0 with 8 KOs coming up. So, we're looking forward to it. My uncle's Felix turned it out, so I got a lot of big shoes to fill in. So.
How old are you?
I'm 24 years old right now.
How long have you been boxing?
Since I was 6 years old, so I've been doing this for a long time.
You must be good then.
Yeah, yes, sir, man. That's what people say. I don't like to talk about myself, but
Sometimes you have to.
yeah, skills pay the bills. Skills pay the bills.
All right. So thank you so much for coming to the grand opening here. Are you going to be training here? Where are you local? Are you from Vegas?
Yeah, I'm actually local. I live here in Vegas. I lived in Puerto Rico till I was 15, and yeah, you guys will definitely be seeing me here in the gym. Hida and Iris, they told me it's a great gym, great energy. It's great to be here, and I honestly love the ambience. I love the way everybody is, so this is more than a home right now, I can tell you.
All right, so come and check out. Keep an eye open for Joey Borrero, future superstar in the boxing arena, and come by Hida and Iris' Powerhouse. Maybe we'll run into him. Thank you for being on JayTV.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we're here with co-owner of the brand new Powerhouse Las Vegas, 10-time Miss Olympia Iris Kyle. Iris, congratulations on the grand opening.
You know what, Dave? Thank you so very much. It's definitely a blessing that this has happened.
A lot of work has gone into that place. I was glad we got to see it when it was just getting put together, and I wanted to shoot out on camera because it's so much work, and it's hard for people to imagine once they see the finished product how much work goes into it. I just spoke to Ida. He told me he was so nervous, even last night, because he wanted everything to be right. How were you feeling last night before the grand opening?
You know what? I have mixed feelings. I'm excited. I'm anxious. I'm nervous. I'm all about pleasing. So I'm a people person who wants to please. So you had a roller coaster. You're talking about hormones racing. It was everything that I dreamed for a lifetime. And just to see that it all come together, all these tools that we put together in one cup, it's a blessing.
So it did turn out the way you imagined it in your head.
More than what I have imagined.
That's awesome.
It's very awesome. You know, Dave, we go back a long way. We've been in the sport a long time, and we know we've been in and out of so many gyms. And when you have that ingredients, it's all about putting it all together and making every person who is enthused about exercising happy. And that's what it's all about here today.
Have you realized that all the people that have shown up over here, a lot of you guys are all coming from California way back in the day when you were training early in the morning at Milos' Gym in Coliseum, and you guys are all here, all in Vegas, all successful, owning successful businesses. It's really amazing.
It's definitely amazing. It's about taking one step at a time. We started as amateurs. We had a love for the sport, turned into a profession, and then we took our profession and turned it into a business. What can I say? 1, 2, 3. You have to have patience in the world of fitness.
You've been such a role model for all the female in bodybuilding, and not just female, but especially females, having won the title next 10 time, which I don't think it's ever going to get equal to. You must be ecstatic that the Olympia is now returning, the female returning to the Olympia stage. It's a big part of your career. It's a big part of who you are. Now you have created this great gym in Vegas for everyone to come here. Tell me, is your goal in life, earlier, was it to own this gym? Did you see yourself where you are today? It's hard sometimes to imagine where you'll be in 5 years, 10 years. Is this how you picture your life to be?
If you look at, when you walk in this place and you see my statue, my picture on the wall, I want you to pan up above it and read what it says. It says, dreams don't have deadlines. And if you look on my bio, if you're a true fan and if you're not a fan, if you look on my official website, and you will see my ultimate dream is to have a gym to help all walks of life, especially women who have very low self-esteem. But I want to share my experience, all my roller coasters, my highs, my lows, and let everybody know that you are in control of your destiny. So I did not see this, but it was in my dream. And dreams do become reality.
How do you feel about the support you got today? It seems like everyone in Vegas came to support you. Rich Gaspari came in from New Jersey. How do you feel about the support that you got from all your brothers and sisters in bodybuilding?
I tell athletes like this all the time. Every person that walks in front of you or come out and support any event that you have, it's a privilege. You take each person that walk in that room and you greet them and let them know, thank you for supporting me, thank you for coming out. So I take that and strive, and I guarantee you I'm going to be hands-on, a people person, and make sure that I show everyone that it's an appreciation to have them in this space.
you know, I really love bodybuilding because people always say it's a selfish sport, it's a unique sport, it's a one-on-one sport. I don't think so. When Flex had his grand opening, you and Hide made a point to show up, and just like you did, Flex came in with his family to support you. It was important for him to take the weekend off and come and support you. I'm so glad to see that for the community.
Yes, you know, we all can share this entire space. This whole universe is about growth, support, success. It doesn't have to be one queen or king. We can all establish a foundation that we all can enjoy. So I'm all about supporting.
I love it. Yeah, there's enough for everyone. There's enough success for the whole entire world. I agree.
Definitely. And I'm one going to support wherever I can. If I can walk, if I can talk, you got my love.
Iris, give the address of this place, and then so we're actually officially open. This is the grand opening. Give people the contact info and the address and where they can come and the website, all this stuff.
First of all, I want to let you guys know this is the first Powerhouse Gym in Las Vegas. So I love to create history. History in the making. Our address is 1950 South Rainbow Boulevard. We're in Suite 104, 105, Las Vegas, 89146. If you are interested in membership, what you'll do is you'll log on to www.phg/las.com. Any questions that you have, feel free to email us at contactphg/.com.
I'll put all that in there.
Okay. But thank you, and I appreciate this time with you, Dave, because I've known you a long time, and I know you care about our university, our industry, just as much as I do.
Iris, congratulations, and thank you so much for bringing the very first Powerhouse to Las Vegas. We appreciate it, and I'm sure this is the first day of many, many more years to come of success.
Absolutely. We're going to build a foundation that everyone can appreciate.